Hello and good evening. I am Lisa Lovestone and I am here to do an oracle card reading for the collective, and I am part of the collective, so this if this resonates with me, then it's for me as well. I hope everybody is having a wonderful holiday season. I know not everybody is, but you know what? There's a lot to be upset about. There's a lot to be sad about. But we have the freedom to choose joy. Yeah, we can choose joy. We can choose happiness. Happiness really is a choice. So, I miss my son. He's in California. I'm in Georgia. I miss him a lot, but I'm choosing to be happy. I'll see him soon. Anyway, so let's get started. I was going to use my mic tonight, and I remembered, but oops, it needs to be charged. So, all right, so tonight I'm going to use the Higher Self deck, and I'm going to use the Work Your Light deck. Now, I was thinking I'd use a third deck, but I couldn't, I was really tore about which deck to use as my third deck. So I'm going to start with these two and then see where Spirit leads me. Cheers. I've got some yummy cherry tea. Yummy. Okay. So let's get started. Let me move these over. All right. Let's see how well my hands are managing today. Okay. Oh, who am I? I'm Lisa Lovestone, and I am a Reiki master, and I do oracle card readings, obviously, and I have dowsing rods I use and a pendulum that I use sometimes. I use my dowsing rod for yes and no answers, or to find water, or to find lost items. I use my pendulum also for yes and no answers, or to find lost items. Anyway, at a Christmas party a couple nights ago, Saturday, today's Monday, and it was a really good turnout, and it was just a bunch of us women over 50, and I loved it. And we were all very like-minded, so that was great. That is wonderful, to be in a room filled of people who are like-minded. That's just so good for your soul, spirit, self. Very good, even for your mental health. So, all right, let's get started. All right, so it's the end of the year. So with the first deck, the question I'm gonna ask is, what do we as a collective, so you or me, whoever this resonates for, what should we, you, me, let go of at the end of this year to start the new year fresh? So what do we let go of? All right, let's get started. This chair is hard to scooch up. There. I want to get a little closer to the table. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, this card is sticking up. So I don't know how many cards I'm going to get. Looks like we need the bottom one. Okay. Guess we'll use that one. Use this one. That should do it for this deck. Okay. I have very bad arthritis. It's very hard for me to do that. I used to be able to do it very, very well. I used to be an amazing card shuffler, but the arthritis has just got my hands so... And then I've got scratches and bites from one of the kitties. I take care of a kitty colony. Somebody wanted to adopt Johnny, and Johnny did not want to go. He's never hurt me in any way, but when I tried to put him in a cage, he let me know that's not going to happen. My legs, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. So I guess he's going to be a street cat all his life. I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's see what we have here. Got 1, 2, 3. He didn't do it because he's mean. He did it because he was terrified. I can't take that personal. Oh, what should we let go of? I didn't know these cards had yes, no answers. My question was, what should we let go of? But the answer is no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. I don't think this is for me. So if this is for you, if you had a question in your mind when you came to this video, there's your answer. No. So the spirit guides, whoever you are, they decided that you needed to know. And what does the picture look like? Frozen stairs, a long, long climb upstairs. There's like a pyramid in the sky. There's lightning. It's like, no, don't come this way. Don't come this way. So whatever your question was, there you go. It's a no. Wait. So don't respond. Wait. How long do you wait? I don't know. It's always best to wait 24 hours for anything if you've got a choice to make. They always say sleep on it. Because when we sleep, our brain refreshes in the morning. See how you feel. But Wait 24 hours. Postpone, pause, say no. Whatever it takes, don't go, at least don't go right now. Okay? Don't go wherever, don't go in that direction. Don't go in that, wherever, don't go. Okay. I think you got the message. Actually, let's deep dive on that one. Okay, where is no? You are being called to either pause or say no. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy, and that is a fact. You wouldn't, here comes the yawns. It is bedtime though. It will drain your energy and it will drain your time. Hold out for a congruent, aligned 100% yes. So wait until that no becomes yes. Often when we are looking for guidance to make a decision, it can be frustrating not to move into clear and considered action. However, timing is everything, and not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself. If the way is not clear, sit and pause, okay? We all go through times known as waiting periods. These times are crucial for our body to regenerate, the new path to formulate, and the universe to begin creating things on our behalf. You don't need to be plowing forward all the time. To move forward, a potent, congruent yes when the time is right will put you ahead leaps and bounds. So you know how we go 2 steps forward and 3 steps back? If you wait for the right time, you won't take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. You'll take 3 steps forward and no steps back, right? Just hang in there. If you're like me, you're sick of that word or that phrase, just hang in there. But sometimes that's what we have to do. Don't force things now. Just because it seems like the only option. There's never in life is there only one option. You always have a choice, even if it doesn't feel like it. Wait. The other option will appear to you. It will reveal itself to you. Just breathe, okay? Waiting is actually very productive. For when the time to move comes, you will be ready to dive right in. Use this time to regenerate and ponder what you truly want. Consider the options. If the options are not clear, don't fear, because this time is a gift. Use it to tend to your garden and take a rest. And that could be like not a literal garden, okay? Like, I don't know, spend more time at bedtime doing self-care. Brush and floss your teeth before bed. Wash your makeup off so you don't look like shit when you wake up. Wash your face really, really well and put some moisturizer on. Take the time for it. Self-love. Brush your hair before bed. If you have long hair, maybe even braid it so that you don't get all those, frizzes and frays from sleeping on your hair. Okay? Take some time to meditate. Enrich yourself. Strengthen yourself with some meditation. Take a rest. Take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks and prepare for the time in the future. For come spring, clarity will bloom and you will have the reserves, space, and drive to say yes and act and move quickly. Work your light. Say no, postpone, or wait. So you can postpone things. Okay? I don't know. This could be for me also. Now that I've read this. That's a nice little deep dive, isn't it? Awakening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yes, yes, yes. Interesting. Awakening. So letting go. How does this fit into letting go at the end of the year? I think this card goes to this card. Say no and pause or postpone, right? While you're in pause, work on self. Get some energetic upgrades. Start now by finding your new way of being and start the integration. Integrating higher frequencies. Integrating with the collective, right? Because we are not singular. We are plural. All living things come from source. So if you take a gallon jug of water and you put 4 cups, empty cups down, right? You take the gallon jug and you pour cup 1, cup 2, cup 3, cup 4. All this water came from the same source. right? We all came from the same source. All that I am. All that I am. Okay? So, let's do a little bit of a deep dive on that one. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You're going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You're starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may find that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti rise through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink. Not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. The other day I didn't journal my dream because I didn't have my journal next to my bed. I really should have. You're remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time, I hope you guys can hear me okay. Hope my camera isn't too far away. I think that's about where I usually have it. Anyway, the most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like-minded people, like soul people, while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of these creations into the world. Or perhaps you're being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. I rescue kitty cats. I never imagined that I would. I don't know if I really knew there was such a thing as rescuing cats. But now I do. And there are thousands and thousands of kitty cats out there that are homeless. And they're hungry. They might be sick. They might be in pain because they've been harmed by another cat, by a dog. Maybe they've been hit by a car, but they're still alive. Yeah, we need to be more aware of the things going on around us. Or help at the soup kitchen and get involved with the homeless people. There's so much to be done and not enough workers. If you're spending a lot of hours playing video games or watching TV, this is your poke. This is your nod. put the game controller down, put the TV remote control down, and get on Facebook and look for rescues. The best place to find them is to look for SPCA or the Humane Society in your area and ask, how can I help? You can help with dogs or cats or both. The need is so desperate. And there's homeless people, thousands and thousands of homeless people. How can you help them? That's a much harder job, and I don't want to. The cats chose me. I did not choose rescuing cats. They chose me. And I'm grateful they did, because I have learned a lot. Okay. All right, so stay open to receiving your nod, which I just gave you one. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth a new creation into the world, or you're being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Don't dwell on it and think about it. Instead, repeat the following work, your light. Repeat the following work, your light activation. It's like they missed a word there, but okay. Work your light activation. Hold the card on your heart and say, I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. Yes. I'll put this close to you, and you can put your phone on your heart, and it will be the same thing. May the energy of this card come through your phone or your laptop or whatever. Okay? And say these words. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. So be it. So be it, so be it, so be it. Okay, well, that was pretty freaking cool. So, after reading this, now we know. This goes with this. Yes. Say no. And now you're going to have time to do this. And now you're going to have time to what? What are you letting go of at the end of this year? Your game controller, put it down. Your TV remote controller, put it down. Scrolling Facebook, scrolling YouTube, scrolling Instagram, put it down. Put it down. Find your SPCA or your local Humane Society. Say, how can I help? I want to help. Show up. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. You're desperately needed. Okay? Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Ooh, we gotta let go of a trigger. Yee, those are always fun. Who or what is triggering you? Oh man, this is the yucky work. See, I'm right there with you guys. I gotta do this shit too. We all do. All right, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the dorkiest of them all? Mirror, mirror on the wall. 44. Oh, put my book down. I love deep diving into the books. I love to integrate my intuition with the book. I think they make they mesh well. The filter of our own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time. Through our own projections, when someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted. This chair is not that comfortable. I mean, it is, but not sitting this way. Okay, so parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. If there's a part of you that is waiting to be witnessed, accepted, or loved, what are you waiting for? It's your job to love you. That's the number one love that you need, is your own love for yourself. You need that more than anything. And 2026 is going to be the year when outward acceptances, the word won't come to me. Outward approvals, seeking approvals, that's just not going to fly anymore. You're going to have to love yourself enough that you don't need that exterior validation. You're going to need to love yourself enough. So remember that work we were talking about here? Yeah. Love yourself. Do the work. Okay. So mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. So is there a part of yourself you're not loving? Is there a part of yourself that you refuse to face, that you refuse to acknowledge? That part of you needs to be witnessed. It needs to be felt it needs you to feel the feelings and go through that until you're at a place of healing, forgiveness, and acceptance. And you don't need outside validation. You don't need your boyfriend to validate you. You don't need your parents to validate you. Sorry, but you got to validate yourself. Parents should be validating us, yes. But at the end of the day, we need to validate ourselves. All right, enough about that. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise, are envious of and put down. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed. And we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. Work your light inquiry. Who or what is triggering you? Is Christmas triggering you? Why? Heal it. Let it heal. Forgive whatever you gotta forgive, whomever. Heal and accept. What is it in you that they are triggering or it is triggering? What is it in you that's being triggered? Is there a wounded part of you still in there that is still looking for validation and acceptance, or even love, or the care? My biggest challenge in life has been trying to find somebody who will care about me the way I care about them. That has been my biggest challenge in my life. And that even started as a child, trying to love my parents, hoping that someday they would love me too. And they never did. And I've had to come to terms with that. I've had to accept that. Guess what? It wasn't personal. Because they didn't even love themselves. They were incapable of loving others. I always thought they loved my other siblings, but when I looked back during my healing, it's like, oh, fuck no, they did not. When I think of that or that or that happened between my siblings and my parents, I'm like, that's not love. No, a parent can play favorites, especially a parent who is a narcissist, they'll play favorites between their children to make their children hate each other. That is very common, to have the siblings at war within each other. They think it's funny. They're sick. Narcissists are sick. It's a mental illness. They're sick. So, yeah, my parents actually didn't love any of their children. None of my siblings felt loved. And 3 of my siblings died not feeling loved. That makes me pretty sad. But the journey is to love yourself. That's the greatest love right there. Loving yourself. So, I kind of forgot what we were talking about. I just like to share my own experiences because I hope it can help you. I want to help you based on my life experiences. Do you know that in the last several years, I let other people's experiences teach me so I don't have to go through it? Yeah. So instead of learning from my mistakes, I learned from their mistakes. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Instead of lying to myself and saying, oh, that'll never happen to me. Don't lie to yourself. That can cause you a lot of problems. I really, truly, from the depths of myself, my soul, my heart, want to be helpful. That's why I'm here. Because I still got Christmas cards to finish. There are other things I could be doing, but I felt very strongly led to do this tonight. So here I am. Okay. All right. Where are we? So, what is it in you that they are triggering? Is it a wound? Is it the need to feel loved and they didn't love you the way you wanted to be loved, needed to be loved? Did they not accept you? Were they just refusing to validate you because they're assholes? No, because they don't love themselves. They don't feel validated. How the hell are they going to validate you? What part of you longs to be witnessed? Okay, that's a good question. What part of you longs to be witnessed? Yeah. Okay. And the 4th card. Council of Light. Divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realms. So it looks like Mother Mary, Buddha, Jesus. I don't know. Okay, they're all here. So this must be the Ascended Masters Council of the Light. Helpers in the subtle realms. Looks like chakras, maybe. 2, 3, 4, 6. Definitely this card was pulled because mirroring, finding out what triggers you, it can be fucking heartbreaking. Because in that moment, when you start healing from that pain, you're gonna cry. You might cry for days. Because it's gonna, the floodgates are gonna open up. And all that pain is gonna come flowing out. It's like when you have, like when I had this cat scratch. This is where the kitty bit me. And there was a bunch of pus building up underneath it. See that? And I had to squeeze it and it hurt so bad. But all this pus came out. And I had to cleanse the wound and it hurt. But it's slowly feeling better. And let me offer you some beautiful, wonderful, loving advice. Whenever you're going through something physically or emotionally, take a 30-minute bath in Epsom salts. Get a 1 cup fill. So if you have a measuring cup, 1 cup, fill it with Epsom salts. Okay, you can just get the regular plain, it doesn't matter. Sometimes the regular plain is the best. Okay, and pour half in the bath water and get in, because the properties that are healing last for 15 minutes. Tell your phone, hey Siri, set my timer for 15 minutes. Maybe play some Enya. When the timer goes off, pour the other half of the cup in, swirl it around, and just relax and make sure you get your shoulders in the water, right? I even get my head in there and I just kind of massage it, and I make sure my knees and my feet, everything gets soaked in Epsom salts, okay? Because it pulls the toxins out of your body, okay? And it's good for you spiritually and emotionally and physically. I was getting a little emotional because every time I go through that healing process, it's a flowing river of pain, right? But oh my goodness, just do it, because you'll get rid of all that pus and then you can heal. Drink water, okay? Drink as pure of water as you can fucking find. So, helpers, they're gonna help you. they're going to help you with this. And they're going to help you with this awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integrating. Okay? They're going to help you with this. And they're going to help you with this. They're going to help you have the strength to say no or postpone. Call upon your ascended ancestors from the third heaven and above. Call upon the archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. Call upon your spirit guides. Call upon your guardian angel. Ask them for help. Call upon the Christ consciousness. Okay? Call upon Buddha. Call upon Mother Mary. Okay? Say, I need help to have the strength to postpone or say no and wait. And then I need help knowing when to say, okay, let's move forward. Okay? Council of Light, your helpers. Council of Light. Council of Light 94. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness on planet Earth. They are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission, and that is why you need to call upon them, because they don't just magically do stuff. You got to ask for their help. They cannot intervene without your asking for help. If you would like their assistance, it is time to ask them. They can help with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They are willing and ready to step in and get to work. What would you like help with? What tasks would you like? Wish I had some tissues here with me. What task would you like to delegate to them? The Council of Light is a team of ascended masters. Who called it? Light beings, angels, and guides devoted to the rising of Earth and humanity, raising the vibration. If you are a light worker, it is from them that you receive your personal mission. Like a spirit world, United Nations, they want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting the planet. So if you're a light worker, they're saying thank you. You're welcome. Pray to them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission. Put in your requests and let them get to work. Hold the card to your heart and say, Council of Light, I am ready to receive your help for fulfilling my personal dharmic mission. Thank you for guiding me with clarity every step of the way and for sending me helpers and experiences that delight my mind, body, and soul. So be it, so be it, so be it. All right, hold your phone or your laptop to your heart. If you have this deck at home, of course, then just go get your card. And say, Council of Light, I am ready to receive your help for fulfilling my personal dharmic mission. Thank you for guiding me with clarity every step of the way and for sending me helpers and experiences that delight my mind, body, and soul. Okay, it's been about an hour and it's hard to upload these videos when they're more than an hour, especially if I'm not home. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this and I'm going to come back to do the next deck. And the next deck is, the question will be, what do we want to open up the new year? How do we want to come into the new year? Am I making any sense? I'm making sense to myself, but I feel like I'm not saying it right. Anyway, I'll get it right by the time I come back and do the next video. So come back for part 2 for the next question to be revealed with cards. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I love you all. May peace and prosperity and joy abound in your life. This is Lisa Lovestone, out.